This one's coming from r/am I the asshole. It was posted 3 days ago with 20,000 upvotes. Title is, Am I the asshole for not making my daughter-in-law coffee and telling her I am not a barista? My son and daughter-in-law, Emily, are staying in our home probably for the next month due to water damage in their home. The company is fixing the damage, but the flooring was damaged, so it's not very livable right now. They have been here for less than a week and I'm having an issue. I work nights and I come home around 6:30 a.m. and then I go to bed. My husband is usually up, so I make him a coffee/breakfast before I turn in. Just something that I like to do, more quality time before he heads to work. I asked my son and Emily if they would also like a coffee or breakfast before they go to work.
Wow.
They said no to food, but yes to coffee. That was easy, and I just made 2 extra cups. I asked them to tell me if they want me to change how to make their coffees. I thought they would just tell me, use this cream, or if they had a preference on blend. Emily texted me last night and said she left instructions for the coffee.
Okay.
This morning, I came home to a very detailed instructions on how to make a complex coffee. It was like a Starbucks drink. She wanted foamed milk on top,
come on.
different syrups, a specific coffee bean that's ground fresh, and a different brewing method. We have a drip coffee machine. Most of the stuff was on the counter. I decided I wasn't doing that and just made the normal coffee. Emily wasn't happy and we got into an argument before she went to work. I basically told her I'm not a Starbucks barista and I'm not going to do all that. She told me I shouldn't have offered in the first place if I wouldn't make the coffee to her liking. We left on a sour note. I've been getting texts from my son about not being hospitable, so I'm having some trouble sleeping at the moment. Should I just make the coffee?
Are you for freaking real right now, Emily? Be happy she offered to make the coffee in the first place. Girl, if you want all of this, you want a new coffee machine as well, provide it.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, like, that's the least you can do is provide it. And then provide the syrups, provide all of the necessary things. If it's as simple as like pushing a button and you want cold foam on it or whatever, whipped foam, or I don't know what she said. Get it pre-made. Make it as simple for your host as possible. If you so truly like can not live without this coffee, make it as easy as possible because you're living in someone else's home and they're already going above and beyond after probably what is like a 12-hour shift. She's staying awake at 6:30 a.m. she's taking time out of her sleep, okay, to make you coffee. No, this would piss me off so much. And then she has the audacity to get upset. Get out of my house.
You need to check yourself.
Get out of my house.
Literally,
what are you doing?
Like, okay, when she asked, would you like me to make coffee or breakfast for you guys? You say, that's great. But what do you like? I appreciate the offer.
I would never take someone up on that. Knowing that they just came off a shift and they're about to go to sleep. I would never.
Most likely, yeah. But maybe if they're already cooking for it, right? They're already like making the husband the coffee. So if it's like coffee, sure. Or if it's just like scrambling a couple extra eggs or whatever, it's like, yeah, I might say yeah. But I'm under the impression that whatever you're already doing, you're just going to like increase the quantity of it.
Right.
I'm going to
like
accept
double the coffee pot.
Yeah. So like when she's saying, do you want coffee? It's like, should I add more coffee grounds or whatever coffee to the machine so that it spits out more drinkable coffee? That's the level that I'm like. I can relate to this a lot because we just stayed with my sister parked in her driveway in the middle of Toronto for 3 weeks. And when we first moved in, she's like, do you want coffee at 6 a.m. when I get up? I can make you extra coffee. And I was like, one, I appreciate the offer. Two, I don't get up at 6 a.m. So I'm just out. And she's like, well, do you want me to make it for you at whenever you get up at 9? I was like, I appreciate the offer again. Would your coffee be Starbucks pumpkin spice coffee with the pumpkin spice creamer? She's like, no, you're just getting regular coffee. I was like, well, thank you. I'm going to continue to just make my coffee myself.
Exactly.
Because my coffee is, I always order pumpkin flavor coffee in the K-cup and I put it in the machine and I add my creamer.
Yep.
And that's how I roll. So the fact that she's like...
And that's exactly how that should have went.
Yeah,
Like you ask, oh, do you happen to have this, this, and this? If not, no, thank you.
exactly.
I really appreciate the offer, though.
Yeah, I'm like, I appreciate the offer, but I'm a picky little bitch over here. So I'm just going to continue making it the way that I make it because that's the only way I enjoy my coffee. I don't like love coffee. I don't usually want coffee unless it's the coffee very select. No, but like when we go to a restaurant, I'm not who's just like always saying yes to coffee.
Yeah.
Like
You like pumpkin spice coffee.
I like flavored coffee.
Yeah.
Like I'm not drinking a black coffee.
Yeah.
You know what always gets me when you're in like a diner and they come around and they're like, hey, do you want
like
more
chorus?
coffee? Yeah. And like, can I pour more coffee in your cup? Does everybody drink it black?
No, I've always
Or do they have to like
too.
re-add an
Because if
equivalent
they're
amount?
topping up, if you have like half a cup left that already has your milk and sugars, and then they come around and top it up.
Now you got to
What are you doing with that ratio now?
Yeah,
I'm
your
so
ratio's
confused.
fucked. You got to start from scratch. So I'm like, no, I'll wait till I'm done my cup and then I'll fill it. I'll get it topped up.
I've always had that question.
So yeah, it's just the audacity to be like, make it like fucking Starbucks. Like, here's my like syrups and stuff like that. No. I'll brew the coffee. Then it's up to you to like make your milk and sugar the way that you want your fucking foam on top. Like I'm at Starbucks. Craziness. So Top Comment says, if your son's doubling down like that, sounds like it's time for he and his entitled wife to seek new accommodations.
Yeah. Like 1,000,000%. Get them out of your house.
So you're doing them a favor. And if this is going to be the hill that she dies on, like, okay. Or, no, I was going to say, or like, yeah, $20, I'll make you a cup of coffee. But like, even if you paid me, I don't want it if I can deal with you. So somebody else replies to that and says, yep, they can have fun dealing with their insurance and get put into a hotel room. From my experience, it sucks so much. So OP, you're really doing them a favor. Mm-hmm. And then OP replies and says, I don't believe this is a kick out offense. I already sent them the post.
Nice.
So I will not kick them out. Maybe if the situation gets worse. So we will have a conversation when everyone is back from work. I need to get to sleep. So thanks everyone that replied. And then someone else says, frankly, if you're being kind enough to put them up in your house, both of them should be making the coffee. Your host, not staff.
Exactly. Like, that's what I mean. I would never take you up on the offer.
Right.
Because it's like you're already doing so much for them. That's...
So OP replies and says, that doesn't make much sense because I need to go to bed. Also, much more of an energy drink person for night shifts. I don't mind making people coffee when I get back. This request was just too much.
She's too nice.
Yeah, I like, how do you have the audacity to like make that request in the first place and then be upset when she didn't complete it?
Yeah, it's like two different like layers here.
Yeah.
Like, one is asking in the first place, and then the second is getting upset. Is crazy.
Guys, if someone offers you coffee, you take it as it is, or you don't take it at all.
And it's okay to have, you know, your coffee preferences.
For
like
sure. Yeah.
Just say no, thank you.
I appreciate it, but I'm a picky little bitch when it comes to my coffee. That's exactly what this girl should have said.
Yeah.
All right, over to you.
All right.